Hey y'all, it's Whisper Crunch Wednesday, and we are going to eat some of this mixed with some of this lovely. Y'all see them build up good. We're going to mix some of that with it, and we're going to talk. All right, I'll be back. Hey y'all, I know I already said hi. Today is Whisper Crunch Wednesday. Y'all, and let me tell y'all. Okay. First, I think we need to take a couple of bites and try to mix this up with the hard ice at the bottom. Y'all saw what I had in the beginning. I need this. Listen. Listen. I'm sorry. I shouldn't lick that spoon like that. But I wanted it. Okay. Y'all, let me tell y'all. That was a good piece too. I'm mad now. So y'all, as y'all are watching this, I remember, I think it was last Whisper Crunch Wednesday, or it was the live, or it was both, that I said that I would be going I'm trying to mix it up and making it look like there's nothing in here, but it might not let me mix it, y'all. The ice was already in here, so I couldn't do frost. That would have been a good idea, but I ain't got nothing to pour it into right now. I don't play stirring up any dishes. This frost is so unreal, y'all. It looks so fake. Oh, I think we got one. Okay, that's the ice cube mixed with the frost. Yes, we got one. We got one mixed. So it is mixing. Y'all, as much as I fought, right? I gotta tell y'all what happened. And it's my fault. It's my fault. So, as y'all know, some states and some cities have 2 airports. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some just got that one main one. Some of them got 2. All right. Where I'm at, there's 2. I have only used one, okay? Only used one as much as I came back and forth here. I booked my flight. See, right now as I'm doing this video, I'm actually supposed to already be back to my hometown and probably landing in about an hour. Okay. Get it ready, go to the storage, get more stuff, because remember I told y'all UPS and FedEx, the regular postal mail, all that, the prices are like, they're high. So it's easier for me just pack my 2 big suitcases and come and bring it back. And this won't be my last trip there, but maybe this should be my last trip that I have to take 2 of my, you know, large size suitcases. We need another piece before I tell y'all what I did. Some of y'all already guessed it. Some of y'all are like, no, you did not whatchamacallit. Oh, y'all. I know you don't want to see every piece, but this is Whisper Crunch Wednesday, so y'all know. Y'all know what's up. So, I booked my flight, got out the door on time, perfect. Yeah, super perfect. Got to my flight. I was flying Delta. That's one of my favorite airlines is Delta. If I can't get Delta, then usually I get a little bit frustrated with myself, not people. But Delta is who I prefer. So I get to the kiosk. I got my phone. Cause you know I use the app. Some people don't. I use the app. I go to scan my barcode. It keeps telling me can't find it, can't find it. And I'm like, what? You can't find it? And I was like, no, I know I'm not that late. Because like United, they want you there like 2 hours early. They get on my nerves. I don't like being at the airport too early, okay, y'all? So I was good. I was like about an hour and 15 minutes early and everything. I had my bags. When I'm like, why is it not going through? So I go up to the lady and I'm like, yeah, I went to the kiosk, but it's not taking it, right? We need another piece, okay? We need it. That's a good one. That's Ice Cube up there. So I tried to type it into. So she sat there and she put it in her computer and she was like, oh, I see what's wrong. You're at the wrong airport. I'm like, what? I said, I never booked at the other airport before. How did I do that? And she was like, more than likely, when I was looking at the prices and stuff, I probably clicked, you know, looking at it, whatnot, and I hit the wrong airport because, you know, looking at the prices, but I could have sworn I was under the correct airport. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Mind you, I was supposed to fly out at 9 something in the morning. be back in my hometown by like 3 p.m., something like that, so I can have some appointments, you know, like my hair, get my hair cut, eyebrows done, getting a little, you know, a little buzzy. Get some stuff, like I said, from the storage, because it's cheaper for me to bring it than to send it. So she looked it up and saw that there was a flight there at the airport we was at, but it wouldn't have been till 4 p.m. At the time, it was 8 something in the morning, and she told me, she was like, and for me to bring it over to this airport, it's like an extra $100 charge. $100 charge. And then I can't turn my bags in, so I would have to sit with my bags until 6 hours before the flight. I can't take it earlier than that, she told me. She can take it as early as 6 hours before a flight. So, and mind you, 4 p.m. it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I would have been sitting there with 2 big old bags. I couldn't even, you know, I could go through TSA and take that chance, but if there's something in my bag I didn't want it thrown away because it was too big or anything like that, or something that can't go on a carry-on, then, you know, yeah, I would have to throw something away I didn't want to throw away, or, you know, pay a price, because it definitely is not a carry-on. They weren't carry-on bags. So, but she told me, she was like, honestly, she said, if you can wait till tomorrow, she was like, I can rebook you at the other airport that you're at, and they have the same exact flight as you got today for tomorrow. And I was like, at first I was ready to pay that $100. I was, until she said I had to keep carrying my big old bags until 6 hours before the flight, and that would have been, yeah, that would have been rough. So I'm flying out tomorrow. By the time y'all see this, I don't know where I'll be. I don't know if I'll be on a plane, on a train, on a train, going insane. I don't know. But yeah, but you know what, for some reason I was like really dreading this flight more than usual. So maybe I wasn't supposed to be on a plane today. Well, like I said, by the time y'all see this video already been whatchamacallit, but I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, I just pushed myself back a day, and with pushing myself back a day, you know, I already told y'all videos might be like, you know, up and down this week. It might, you know, bother my videos for next week. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying, I don't know. It's getting nice and slushy now, y'all. Can y'all believe that? I said it's getting nice and slushy. Crispy Crunchy said it's getting nice and slushy. Yeah, I needed this, huh? also, while I was there, when I was getting picked back up, my ride was coming to come get me. They could take me back home. This this guy that was there, I think he was a jazz artist or something. Not or something. He's a jazz artist. And he started playing his guitar, and you know, I recorded a little bit of him after, you know, I sat there and smiled and giggled a little bit because it was just weird to me. I always seen it on video, but I never like seen it like right in front of me unless somebody was playing like during the holidays when they had like the orchestra or somebody had the piano or something like that. So he was singing, and you know, I recorded a little bit of it. Yeah, he sounded good. He sounded very nice. And I heard the guy tell the other man that was watching too, hey, look up his name. So I looked it up too. And when I looked it up, I was like, oh, I guess he is. He's not somebody just trying to make it. He actually has a whole Google page. You know, whole profile, everything, how old he is, who he is, everything. I said, okay, he's somebody that can really say, Google me. You get what I'm saying? So I said, oh, okay, jazz star, all right, you got it. And then he decided to sing the song again, y'all. And it was still good. But this is what happened. He came to me and started singing to me. Yeah, he started singing to me, and I think low-key he wanted me to sing with him, but I wasn't doing that. I mean, I just, you know, I'm going through this already, but he sounded very good. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was funny too, because all I could do was laugh and just blush, and I was just like, okay, you know. And then all of a sudden they was like, look up his name. I said, I already got the name when you told the other guy. I said, I looked it up already. I seen him. He was like, you might be on the video, because when the guy was recording him playing, he made sure to pan me into the scene. And then there was this maintenance guy when I was about to leave, because I was in there for a minute. His name was Robert, older gentleman, much older. The jazz musician was 63, 64, and then the other older guy, maintenance man, was for the airport, was trying to talk to me. He sat there. I told him, he was so awesome. Before I left, he was like, yum. About me. I said, all right, Robert. I said, that's my uncle's name. He said, dang, I gotta be your uncle's name. I said, my name's Laverne. But no, he was too old for me. I think he was older than the guy that was singing. That's not wrong. I had a very eventful day, as you can see. Thanks for talking with me, y'all. How crispy, how Laverne, how crispy. I messed up. Love y'all. And that was good. Bye, y'all. Bye.